As long as the internet's alive and as long as we're alive, I think we all just keep comparing and envying. I mean, like, you look at somebody, like, ooh, they have this, they have that, they have a, like, man, whenever this, I see people with iPads, and I was like, man, I need an iPad. You don't need an iPad. You don't need an iPad. You really don't. A pencil and paper will literally suffice, more than suffice. But what I really want to talk about is comparison is the thief of all joy. We live in a day and age where it's so easy, and also our heart is envious. So that's another topic in that. But a day and age where we live in social media, especially, you see people post the flashiest cars, or even as you're driving, you see a cyber truck. I see so many cyber trucks nowadays. I don't even want one. It's like you see all these things that people have, and it's so easy to compare and envy, especially when you don't have. Especially being that broke kid, especially being that kid whose family didn't go on vacations during the breaks or holidays when these kids are talking about their holidays or other things like that. Comparison, I mean, I think I would easily love to tell you, like, you have so much, but unless you see you have so much, you're still gonna compare. Materialistic things are never going to truly give you the joy that you're looking for or the wholeness you're looking for. But until you truly believe that, it's not going to do you any justice. Man, comparison is the reason why I have an iPhone. Literally, the reason I have an iPhone. Like, I remember, like, because of not because of social media, but Apple and Android, if green text like ill, the girls wouldn't want you or something like that, all that nonsense because of this hyper culture we live in. But you have so much that these items cannot truly give you value. Like, it's so easy to look at other people, their achievements, their possessions, and it literally robs us of our happiness. I think a lot of times, or to a certain extent, I was happy without certain things. I was happy before I had an iPad. I was writing on paper. I was still great. Even now, I have an iPad. I'm still great. I mean, but the person who's watching this might say, like, it's easier to say that you have this, you have that. Gang, man. I remember when I used to see kids in Jordans, this and that. Like, you'd be looking at your shoe and be like, ew, why do I have this? I don't have the best thing. I don't have that it. And especially walking around school, because when you don't have something in your house, you're cooling. But when you walk to other people's house, you be like, dang, they have this, they have that. It makes you lose the joy in what you have. I mean, I could easily tell you again and again, don't compare, don't compare, don't compare. But what I'm going to tell you now is find joy in the things you have. Because it's easy to compare. We do it on a daily basis. It's I was going to say our fleshly nature, our human nature to have envy. Our heart is quite envious of other people. And that's not okay. Just to put that out there, it's not okay. But find joy in what you have. Find joy in having a bed to sleep on, or even if you don't have a bed to sleep on, find joy in what you have. You never know what people are going through. Truly never know. Have joy in the breath in your lungs. Have joy in the ability to see if you can see. Have joy in the ability to walk, talk. Have joy in the ability of you. What you have, you can have joy in. Joy is something that hopefully nobody can take from you because it comes from within and it comes from God. But if you can have joy in what you have, what are they going to take away from you? Even if you don't have this, if you don't have that, I think J. Cole song Love Yours literally like kind of sums that up. Even that statement, like grass is greener on the other side. Then the end of that statement is literally the gap. Oh my gosh, I'm struggling to speak English. The grass is greener on the other side. It's not true. The grass is greener where you water it. Comparison is easy for you to take the water away from your own plant and water someone else's grass. But if you truly water your grass and truly enjoy your yard, you see the beauty in you. No matter what, somebody could have a bigger house, better car, but if you can water your thing well, they can't take it from you. and you can. It doesn't even matter if they can't take it from you. You will feel fullness in that. Like, yeah, you don't have to give me this or that because I have joy in what I have. And when you have joy in what you have, what the world offers, they can't do you. Yeah, the grass is not greener on their side. It's greener where you water it. Continuously have joy in what. Try to find moments where you find joy. Whether it be waking up and looking at the sun, looking at the clouds. Don't look at the sun, you might get blind. I low-key be looking at the sun sometimes, I can still see well, but don't look at the sun too long. You'll definitely go blind. But cloud watching, you have a mom, if you have a dad, just what you have around you. Just find joy in the things you have, and I promise you'll start watering your own grass. Water your own grass. I'm going to say it 5 more times. Water your own grass. Water your own grass. Water your own grass. The grass isn't greener on their side. It's greener where you water it.